pretty much exactly
So, where did you go to school?
For lunch, girls are playing high school. You find they'll have them.
Farm boy.
Did you know Duncan's? Did I already ask you? Grant Lennon and Susie Duncan? They're my cousins, my first cousins.
All right, I'd like to call this meeting of the Jonesboro Redevelopment Commission to order for January 13th, 2026.
Sorry.
I'm just calling it to order. Roll call, please, Brittany, when you're ready.
Andrea. Here. Rex.
Here.
Clayton.
Here.
Gerald. And Greg.
Here. All right. The meeting minutes for December 23rd, 2025 is in order to approve for your review. Oh, there they are. And by December 23rd, I mean December 9th.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. They're right on the minutes. That's the important part. The agenda's not as important.
Right, I move that we accept the minutes as written.
Okay? Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you.
All right. Roll call, please.
Andrea.
Aye.
Rex.
Aye.
Clayton.
Aye.
Gerald. And Greg.
Aye.
All right. So, first of the year business, we will have to elect a new president.
Nominate Clayton for president.
Second.
All right. Any other nominations? All right. Clayton Soltz for president, Redevelopment Commission. Roll call, please, Brittany.
Andrea.
Aye.
Rex.
Aye.
Clayton.
Aye.
Gerald. And Greg.
Aye.
Now, I will note that if nominations are in order, a second is not necessary. So, is there are there nominations for vice president?
Gerald. Nominate Gerald.
Any other nominations?
No. Sorry.
All right, nominations closed. You're voting on Gerald Greentree for Vice President, Redevelopment Commission. Roll call, please, Brittany.
Andrea.
Aye.
Rex.
Aye.
Clayton.
Aye.
Gerald. And Greg.
Aye.
I also was going quickly, and I should have abstained on my own as well. So I'm going too quickly. You can change me to abstain, Ms. Clerk Treasurer. So that passes. Congratulations, Mr. Greentree. Open the floor of nominations for Secretary, Redevelopment Commission.
Rex Maynard.
Any other nominations? All right, nominations closed. Voting on Rex Maynard for Secretary of Redevelopment Commission. Roll call, please, Ms. Kals.
Andrea.
Aye.
Rex.
Aye.
Clayton.
Aye.
Gerald. And Greg.
Aye.
All right, congratulations, everyone. We have our officers for the year.
Let's get something done.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, it's about time. So,
Come on, guys.
old business, and it's a good thing that you just elected me president because I drafted a letter today with signing me at the end as president and not even realizing that. So, I did reach out to Ms. Winters from the county and the commissioners, and they said that the properties that we want from the commissioners are still with the lawyers in Indianapolis. So, I don't know what that means, because we started this discussion 3 months ago. Ostensibly, we're waiting on them to hear what nominal fees we would need to cover to transfer everything. So apparently getting it transferred is complicated and taking a while, but I have heard from them. They know that we want them still and we're interested, and it was Mr. Middlesworth himself emailed and said that they're still with the attorneys in Indianapolis, so hopefully we'll get movement on that soon. Along those same lines, I emailed you a draft letter that we can go through that I'd like to send to the American Legion, as the mayor and I have both tried to call, and they have seemed interested in selling the property when we've been able to talk to them, but we haven't been able to talk to them for several months, so we thought reaching out formally and inviting them to the next meeting or setting up a meeting would be good, because we gotta get this done, and we need to look through approaching other avenues if they just simply aren't interested. If they're not interested, they need to tell us they're not interested and we need to move forward with something else. But any comments or concerns or revisions to the letter?
I have a question, please. Just because I have a counsel, and maybe you can help me here. I have a little bit of background with mortgages and property and things like that. Is it usually 3 months? That's kind of a long time. I mean, for no response? I mean, I'm just asking, or
For
maybe
what? No response for what?
She's talking about the county,
Oh, well,
right?
they have responded, but I don't think this is a normal sale. This would be a transfer.
Right, but transfers,
Yeah.
I'm speaking transfers, usually, I mean, it's usually not that tedious, is it? I mean,
I don't know how
Okay.
to take that.
I mean,
Yeah, Mr. Goins?
Yes, Brad, Gas City asked for some properties, they get theirs already, same time we asked for them?
They did, but I'm not sure that they have title just yet.
Okay.
and here's the
So it
reason
could
I'm.
be the titling that they're talking about, not,
And I'm not just guessing this on one thing.
Good,
My father
thank you.
used to,
Right.
to be VP at Star, and I learned a lot of things from mortgages with him, and then ended up doing mortgages myself, and with transfers and deeds and
Yeah.
titles. And I mean, yeah, there's hiccups sometimes, but like, I just don't.
Well, and far be it from me to speculate, particularly in a recorded public meeting, but given that it is a government unit holding them, I believe by means of failure to pay taxes,
Right.
I doubt they would have title work done all the way in Indianapolis. Perhaps there is some kind of appeal or litigation that they're not able to share with us. So I would imagine there'd be things to consider other than just a private mortgage
Sure, absolutely.
transaction. But
Absolutely.
I admit I'm annoyed, but I'm less annoyed since they replied to my email.
Sure.
So
True, at least you got a response. Okay,
hopefully we can move forward.
okay.
But regarding the property to the north, any comments or revisions you'd like to make on that letter?
My only thing is you addressed it to sirs. Do we know for sure there's not any ladies involved, women involved in their group?
I was trying to think, and I didn't think there was, but I'm open to revision.
That was the only concern.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I thought it went really well, and I attended one of their meetings, and I do not believe there was any women involved at that point, but that was last year, so.
And at the very least, I believe all their officers are
Okay,
sirs. So I suppose if we get in trouble, we could.
Oh,
But
we'll just blame it on you.
yeah, blame it on me. I like it. So if you're okay with this, I mean, we can vote to send it, and then if Brittany wouldn't mind printing it off, and I can sign it, and you can just because.
I'll make the motion, we send Clayton's letter to the Legion. It's come to our meeting.
To be clear, this isn't a summons, this isn't, we don't have any authority to do anything like that, we're just officially saying we're interested and would like to talk to them. And truthfully, this wasn't in the letter, but if they are not interested, then I wanna hear that. You know,
Fair enough.
but,
I'll second it.
alright, motion and a second, we'll have a roll call, please.
Andrea.
Aye.
Rex.
Aye.
Clayton.
Aye.
Gerald. And Greg.
Alright, hopefully we'll have someone here on February the 3rd. Any new business? Well, I should say, any more old business before we move forward?
Yes, we have got to resolve this 213 South Main. Right?
Yes. Where
Is
somebody
that
told somebody, that's the one you talked about, Greg? Where somebody
Yes,
thought they
that
had
was
it and we gave it to
the Wolves
somebody else.
and the Ayalas.
Correct.
So I went back through what I had at June 10th in the meeting from the Redevelopment Commission. It said the Ayalas are wanting this property. That was the only reference that I had. And then in the October 8th meeting, it stated 213 South Main Street will be given to the Ayalas, and that was it.
Yeah, and they are the ones that replied to my phone call. They are the ones that signed the form. The mayor said he was going to speak to the Wolves. Have you had a chance?
no, I talked to them up here and they thought they were still getting the property.
When was that?
About a month and a half ago before they.
Yeah,
About
but-
a month and a half ago.
But
But it's what you guys decided, that's not what I'm
yeah,
saying.
but when we,
Communication.
well, we sent a certified letter
Okay.
to them, inviting them, we put a notice in the paper and on the website, and I sent a certified letter saying that if they were interested in the property, they should contact City Hall or come to the meeting. They did neither. I texted Mr. Ayala that night, who said that he was interested still. He had talked to me, he had come to a meeting, and so we decided that we would transfer it. And our council agreed that we have sufficient evidence to say that we reached out to the Wolves. If they wanted it and thought they were getting it, I feel bad, but
Why would they think they were getting it if there was?
They originally came up here one time and we were talking about, if I'm correct about this. I'm not sure the minutes. Brittany, can you help me with this?
I'd have to look back at minutes, but
But-
I didn't
the
see it.
husband was here, he would attend meetings.
Yes, he attended a few, I remember.
Probably a year before we even started doing
Yeah.
this.
But
Yeah.
the legal, I'm speaking as
Yeah.
him, but the legal thing is, you guys did what was proper and right, so.
And I apologize, and I'll apologize to his face. I genuinely thought, I didn't know that they were interested, because since I had started reaching out to people, I hadn't heard a thing from them. So
So where do we stand on that property? Has anything been done with the Ayalas, or was this, nothing been done? I guess that would be your
I
question.
thought I prepared
we,
I think you did, but so all of those were stamped and sent to Medina in her office. She was supposed to make me a copy when those people came in, and I cannot find a copy. So we may need to redo that.
okay, well, but,
What was that, to Ayala or?
Ayala.
yeah, and the deed was made to Mr. Ayala, and that's what we passed in the redevelopment commission meeting. I was hoping, and I thought the discussion was that the mayor would be able to speak with the Wolves if he knew them. And so that, to communicate that that's the decision that's been made. I can if you would like me to, but,
The way I look at it is that we somewhere there's some miscommunication, but the bottom line is they were invited to come up and they didn't. You sent them certified letters, they didn't follow through,
Right.
so they need to get rid of it. I mean, you guys need to get rid of it, I mean, it's up to you, but I think you've done the due process.
and the reality is, if they were both interested, which they were, it would have gone to auction, at which point they would have had to pay for it.
Yeah.
They would only win if they were willing to pay for it more than the Ayalas wanted. They could get the exact same result by paying the Ayalas whatever amount for that property.
But once again, they would have had to show up and
Right,
give
right.
them the opportunity.
Yeah, I will give him, he was at least 2, if not 3 of
Our meeting.
meetings, but he never stayed. We've never really had anybody at this meeting. So
Yeah.
They did not stay for this meeting
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think what we did was right. We did everything we were supposed to do.
I think
You know,
we gotta get
it's gonna have to
the
say sorry.
paperwork done, and somebody's gotta talk to the Wolves.
I would formally request that we execute the deed that was authorized by the redevelopment commission, and I'd like to request that the mayor reach out to the Wolves to let them know if you're comfortable doing that, if you know them, if they're the ones who told you, or if you want me to, I will. But I think someone
I
should.
think me and you need to talk about that, see if we can just do it together.
Okay, sure. Yeah, whatever you think is best. Thank you, Greg. I agree, we need to execute the deeds that we authorized.
And then that's it, that's the last one, everything else was done, I believe. So
I've heard
far,
that.
what we've done.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Tackle a new list. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, although to me, in my mind, we've moved to trying to acquire property. We can go through this cycle of purging and acquiring and purging and acquiring. There's only so much, well, I won't say that, but we have plenty to deal with, one thing at a time, it seems.
Agree. But we accomplished something.
We did accomplish
did.
something against all odds, me in this chair, nonetheless, we accomplished something. Any other old business? Any new business?
I'm ready to give some of this money away to a business
Yeah,
that comes into town.
I agree. I've heard rumors about businesses coming. I understand that there's new people going to be purchasing and running this convenience store. I have heard rumors that there was a liquor license purchased. I would encourage whomever purchased that liquor license, if they need something, to come discuss things with us.
Yep.
If there are potential business owners, to discuss things with us.
It's actually a liquor store license.
Liquor store license. Okay,
Oh.
So it's not like someone buying a convenience store
No.
and.
So you,
So, okay.
And I-
Cats, old one.
And I'm,
Caps.
I hesitate to use too much of the funds because there will be likely expenditures.
CAPS, sorry.
There will likely be expenditures when we gain these properties that we're trying to get from the commissioners and getting them sold, so we don't wanna spend everything. I am also interested in this street sign project. That seems something appropriate the redevelopment commission might be able to help. So what is it that we're wanting help for from the county? Is it money that we need, or is it?
not a lot of money, but it's more, when he's gone.
No,
They have a machine.
They have a machine, and it may cost some funds to do it, but
Last time we bought, sorry, I was involved in that one. They took the old signs down, stripped it, and then we had to buy the grid, and then they would take it out to the county when they had time, and they would print that on there and put it on the sign. I don't know the exact process, it's some kind of machine.
And Jarrett does it, Jarrett Richards.
Oh, yeah.
So one of us can contact him and see,
Oh, yeah.
or I can pull an old invoice. I think it was like $10-15 a sign
Oh,
for
yeah.
him to redo.
Yeah.
But we have to pay for the material.
Yeah.
But it looks so nice, and I know at my corner, that it's completely missing. I know down by the guys where they're at, there's just completely faded, you can't, I'm sure there's a bunch of them around town.
And like Quentin also said, when we did the school, like when we did the school scholar thing, and it was the veterans, and we did need to purchase some of those brackets, that might be in it as well, but they weren't that pricey.
So, commission, is that something we wanna authorize and pursue? Say we'd like to get a quote to
Yeah, I think
replace the
that's a great
signs
idea.
and
Yes.
retain
Get a
spend.
quote, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
Stamp the price and see what it is. and
I
then
think
vote on it.
the problem he has is he has to work on it at certain times when
Right.
he's not busy, and that's what stopped us at
Sure.
that main water done. So before that was our problem, getting it all
Yeah.
done. So, but
Okay.
at least we put a plan together.
We're
But
moving.
yeah, if we wanna
Moving,
spend
yeah.
the money, but I think we gotta get a plan together and have, stay on
think it's
top of
great.
it.
I'd like to add something to what he's saying, is you guys need to, that's a great idea, because in 27 or 28, with the bridge going out, we're gonna have local traffic coming down Main Street
Yeah,
all
right.
over. And more signs we have,
Be preemptive.
like a bus route or whatever, we need to make sure we have all our
Mhm.
signage ready to go.
Yeah,
It's a big deal, that bridge going out.
yeah.
It's, they're gonna reroute local traffic
Yeah.
down Main
Sixth
Street.
Street especially needs to be tip-top shape.
Are we
I'd like-
gonna,
I'd like to have some Jonesboro signs put up, not my name on it, but Jonesboro signs from Wheeling Pike and stuff.
Sure.
Some nice ones, we have some, but we might have, I'd like to see you guys maybe do a River Rally sign, home of the River Rally,
Should we vote on it?
Let's make sure we execute a contract for that, under favorable conditions. Any other new business? Any other new business? Any comments from the council, or, Mr. Mayor?
I'd like for you guys to be aware that I would, Brittany has a piece of paper there, I think I saw it.
What's
about
down
the-
here?
This-
And, I'd like for you guys to be involved, and since you're the mover and shakers,
what this is,
when we look at our annexation out there, tax abatement is on the table, that we might be able to work with some community members and maybe help or funds as we develop the area out there. And I got the state statute that says we can, on annexation, we offer it to them on a 3-year period, that we could probably get them to come into town, and you guys may need to do some things to help, with signage and stuff like that, just to make it easier.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna say.
So is this the TIF,
No,
or this is something, tax abatement other than the TIF?
yeah.
How much are you talking?
Well, it would be, the way they got there, we would be able, through this council, you'd be able to set it up however you want, but you can't go over 75% the first year of Jonesboro's portion, because the rest of it has to stay in. It's 50% the next year, 25%, third year and the fourth year, it would be back to normal, we would get the taxes.
Well, that would be a city council matter.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I want you guys, I wasn't gonna bring it up to council tonight, I just want you guys as a redevelopment to be aware that that's something that that the council, they're a different group, they may have to vote on to accept.
So those percentages are the limits?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause Gas City does some kind of that in some of their new housing addition kinda, they give you tax breaks for so many years.
Okay,
Just fair information, I want you to be aware as the.
right, yeah, commission members, be sure to tell us, any city council members that you may happen to know. Any comments from the public?
It's so funny. Good job.
He's gonna let you borrow the gavel.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All right,
All right, we're adjourned, thank you.
thank you.